So it's down to business here. And the pass is intercepted. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And here's Torres. Roberto Baggio! It's loose now and they... Oh, what has happened here? Foden gets flagged offside. Paredes. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass. Can he spark a counter here? Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer. Now it's Torres. Foden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
And Torres! Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And he's intervened well there. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Fernando Torres. Foden. And he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead.
Cruzeiro clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Foden. That's not going far. Gundogan. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gundogan providing an outlet on that flank. And now they can clear their lines. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's got the shot away! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Costacurta. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer. Cruzeiro finding their passes. Delaney. Pass is just off target. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Colomboani. Vieira. And it's Baggio. Fernando Torres. That is a great pick out. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's Vieira. And here's Torres. That is a great ball. That's good play. And here's Torres. Oh, the defence just about came out on Vieira! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Always onto this. Vieira, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. The other, but that is not due.
And focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Lovely bit of skill. Baggio crosses. Colomboani. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Saka. And here's Colomboani. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Cruzeiro clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, they can break here. Colomboani looking understandably energised after his goal. Decent progress down the left, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's well seen too. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Up for a header! He's missed, but not by that far. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Donnarumma punts it upfield. Aldair gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Konate. Paredes. And it's Gundogan. Well read, nice interception. Aldair gets it away. Beckenbauer closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Cruzeiro merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Aldair gets over and intercepts. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Torres. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game.
And the shot! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way.
Número 18.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, special! That is a special goal! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta. I think we're just about done here. David Villa.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Delaney, well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.